Thanks to a homework assignment, a new toy was created, the Pocket Disc. It's a cross between a hacky sack and a frisbee and is gaining popularity across the country. But the toy is also helping the global community. And joining me now to explain how is co-founder Patrick Groft. Patrick, welcome.
Thank you. Hi.
Let's talk about the Pocket Disc. First, we're going to take a look at some of them. They have really cool designs. They're soft, so safe.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're basically indoor-outdoor discs you can throw around anywhere you want and put them in your backpack or your pocket and take them with you. Moms seem to really love them because they're safe for the house and don't hurt their kids' noses. And yeah, I mean, a lot of times you hear kids playing with balls or whatever in the house and moms yell, so they say, "This isn't a pocket disc,
yeah.
Get that put away." So,
well, let's talk about how you came up with the idea. I know your daughter had a hand in it.
Yeah, originally this was her original one. It was a third grade round mat project, so like a doily, and she crocheted it, and you can see that she accidentally put too many drop stitches and it caused it to curl.
Okay.
And also, if you look real close, the dog ate a hole in it. My mom sewed it back together, and it sat on the end table for about 1.5 years until, for no reason at all that I can figure, a friend of mine was at my house one night and he picked it up and threw it at me, and I really don't know why, but it flew and we're tossing it around, and I think it hit one of our drinks and didn't knock it over, and we were like, wow, this toy's so smart, it should have a PhD. And that's sort of how the PhD Productions name came about. And this thing evolved into these, basically from the artistic beauty of the Mayans of Guatemala.
Well, speaking about that, you and co-founder Eric Larson, you wanted to do something more than just making a toy, and so we talked about helping the global community. How are you doing that?
Well, originally what happened was we thought of hacky sack, just like you said, and all the arrows pointed to Guatemala. That just seems to be where they're produced primarily in the world, and it turns out that the Mayan Indian culture has been crocheting for thousands of years, and so they just make them so well. And so we connected with a local guy down there who sort of oversees things, and now we have over 200 women in their villages working to make these for us, and it's really nice because it is following the fair trade practices. We're in the process of applying with the Fair Trade Federation to get certified, and we're really making a difference in their lives. Most of the girls, or kids I should say, once they're past 6th grade, have to basically stop going to school. And we just learned the other day from our producer that because of this project, actually, it's enabling them to be able to continue on. There's 50 kids. So that was news just to us.
So for the Guatemalan weavers that are making these pocket discs, huge improvement in their lives.
Well, yes, I mean, we'd like to see an even bigger improvement, and obviously more sales would help that. But yeah, they literally live on the side of mountains in their little villages, and it was my first time out of the country. It was an amazing experience, and it really is. It's pretty poor down there. I mean, they say on Google, if you look it up, it's 75% of Guatemalans live below the poverty line, and going down there, it really was true. And just seeing the people and their situation, I mean, it just gave me that much fuel for my fire to come up here and make this a success.
Well, sales obviously will help you, so how much are they and where can we find them?
Well, they retail for $10 or $15 depending on if it would be considered like a sports edition or a classic. The classic would be more suitable for inside. Sports editions will fly farther and are safe to take in the swimming pool or whatever because they, the colors are true and color fast. So 10 and 15, and locally here in North Carolina, places like Plating and Sports. I think we're in all those throughout the state. Great Outdoor Provision Company. There's a little store in Chapel Hill called Twig, Townsend and Bertram, and then REI recently picked us up, and they're nationwide.
Great. Well, to find out where else you can get them, just go to orange.mync.com. Thank you so much for coming in.
All right, thank you.